Hi there and welcome to the Explaining History YouTube channel, and in this video I'm very quickly going to speak about Queen Victoria and Prince Albert and the kinds of monarch and consort that they were. Now, since the end of the 17th century, with the creation of the Bill of Rights, the powers of the monarch had been officially constitutionally limited. And throughout the 18th century, there were gradual developments and changes. The growth of a prime minister in the guise of Robert Walpole, who was the first prime minister, and cabinet government, and the development of the civil service, and all these kinds of things. That by the 19th century, by 1837, when Victoria comes to the throne, the role of the monarch is strictly limited out of the political sphere. The role that Victoria believed that she had was to be consulted and to offer her counsel and her advice, but that is the limits of it. The Parliament is sovereign as a lawmaking body, and that meant that the monarchy had to find a very different kind of role. Now, Prince Albert and Victoria were very much in love, and Albert, when he came to Great Britain from Germany in the 1830s, following their marriage, became a very key figure in the monarchy. The reason for this is that Albert brought with him a whole range of new ideas about things like the management of the royal households and the efficient way in which the royal household could be run, and the kinds of purposes to which royals could now be put. Instead of meddling in the affairs of state, Albert became patron of science and engineering, just as Great Britain became the workshop of the world. In 1850 there is the Great Exhibition, 1851, sorry, beg your pardon. And Albert, if you go and look at the Albert Memorial, it has around the edges of it all Albert's particular interests in things like horticulture and science and engineering and that kind of thing. The things that were supposedly making Britain great at the time. So the point of this all is that whilst the avenues to certain roles for the royal family were cut off, and with a great deal of consent as well, Victoria saw it wise not to become embroiled overtly in political decisions, though she her favouring of certain prime ministers, Disraeli for example over Gladstone, gave a clear hint to what she thought of on the subject of the Eastern question. She was very much happy to pursue an anti-Russian foreign policy on the subject of the Eastern question, even if that meant Disraeli's support for the Turks. And she hated Gladstone with a passion. But by and large, this retreat from the official engagement in politics meant that other areas of interest had to be developed, and also the monarchy had to be seen to be for something and had to be seen to have a particular sort of identity, and Albert helps to provide this. He provides some of the initiative for this. Okay, so I'm going to continue with some more little videos on Britain, 19th and 20th century. We're going to hop back and forth over the next a few hours or so. So I hope you subscribe and give us a subscribe, give us a like, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.